Hi, welcome back to the Y Factor. Matt Reeves, the Batman. Well, a lot of hype always surrounds any superhero movie, and ever since Dark Knight came out, any Batman movie always has a X amount of curiosity, be it Ben Affleck or be it even Jared Leto for the Joker. That has been the impact of Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy on the audiences. So, one enters the auditorium with the same expectations, the same doubts. Will they live up to the expectations? And I don't think they're talking about Adam West or Michael Keaton out here. They're talking about hardcore, clear cut. They're talking about Nolan and Christian Bale. Will the new director actor pair live up to it? Snyder and Affleck failed miserably. So, yes, with the same expectation one enters. The trailers have been setting you up for the mood pretty well. So once you enter the dark auditorium and the movie starts, please make note, the movie does start. But you will take some time to realize it because it is a dark film. Not only in concept, it is a dark film. पूरा picture अंधेरे में. Yes. So avoid seeing it in 3D or 3D because it will strain your eyes more. IMAX, fine. I saw it in 2D and it was a brilliant cinematic experience. Michael Giacchino's soundtrack is something to die for. If you haven't heard it, you hear it now. It is brilliant and it compounds the film's ongoing activities in such a superfluous manner. Blends in at the same time at the will. It enchants. Lovely. After Dark Knight, a fantastic score by the team. The story is nice. They've tried to avoid the Bruce Wayne origin story and starting off with year 2 of his life as Dark Knight, Batman. And they've taken it from there and everyone's interactions towards the character of Batman and Bruce Wayne and so on and so forth. Where the writing goes excellent is the fact that they've shown Batman as vulnerable this time. Not only Bruce Wayne, they've shown Batman as vulnerable, and that is brilliantly shown. It means they've shown him limping after a fall. That's something which we are not used to Batman doing, and you can resonate and reflect, identify with it because someone would do that after such a nasty fall. So that's where they've shown Batman's humane side more human. Bruce Wayne's character development does not get much scope in it because it's completely a Batman film. And I think they've kept it for the ongoing sequels, something I would look forward to. Characters and actors. Zoe Kravitz is okay as Selina. They've tried to play in a lot of things with her character, but like the Me Too movement, her bisexuality, but she's decent. Colin Farrell as Penguin, super brilliant. He merges into the character so beautifully, and from the looks of it, we are looking forward to much more. John Turturro as Falcone. I so love the character and the guy, and you feel he has such a calming effect throughout the movie. You feel like I wish he had more screen time, and that's the brilliance of the actor and the writing. Andy Serkis has his moments as Alfred, and I'm sure in the upcoming sequels he'll have much more role to play, just like in the earlier version Michael Caine had. Jeffrey Wright as Gordon, brilliant. He's actually made this the writing is so brilliant in that character that they made it like a dual hero film. They're both like buddies, cop buddies. There's actually a dialogue in the film saying, "Oh, so good cop, batshit cop," and that's how the movie moves on. They both are buddies. Jeffrey Wright does a fantastic job. Skarsgård as the DA is very good in his role. Coming down to our good old Robert Pattinson, he lives up to the promise that he showed in Tenet. Again showing The guy was very good in Harry Potter. They fuddled him around in Twilight, but given the opportunity, he's proved it time and again, and he's super brilliant. And he understates, underplays Bruce and his alter ego of Batman so brilliantly. His uncharted despise for the character of Alfred, his hatred towards everything around, is so well played by him. Brilliant. Matt Reeves does a fantastic job as a director and writer of the film. The car chase between Batman and the Penguin is one of the best I have seen in recent times, because it is so much in your face. You feel it's not a POV version of it, but it's you feel you are in the car. That way they've shot it, you feel the fall, you feel the shudders. That's the brilliance of the car chase. That's the brilliance of Matt Reeves' direction in the film. The way he falters is towards the climax. I personally feel that was uncalled for. The way they went about the entire thing could have been done away with, or could have been at a more subtle end, because the movie is so subtle and everything. They've not wasted time in explaining Bruce Wayne's backstory. They've not wasted time explaining the hatred people feel towards the vigilante movement, etc. So they could have done away with the climax in such a grand scale, but I guess that was the studio calling, where they wanted a set piece, and that's why I feel the film falters a bit. The Riddler by Paul Dano is good, but I felt somewhere he falls flat. Expectations of the new character well built in towards the climax of the film, so makes you feel that okay, the sequel will be a better build up to this. All in all, this is a very good Batman film. I keep saying Dark Knight. A very good Batman film. It could have been fantastic, but it's very good. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. It definitely has a Y factor. Keep in mind, it is a dark film. To see it in the day. Do like and subscribe to our channel, and please follow us on Instagram and Twitter.